Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 7. So in the last episode we built up this absolutely massive chicken production thing because the original farm we built wasn't great, and this one gives us 6 pieces of chicken at a time rather than 1 every 5 minutes, which has really sped up the production of tamales. Oh my god. On top of that, we also finally finished the Mystical Agriculture questline with the Flight Augment, which is great because that gives us just one more completed green questline. On today's episode, I want to go ahead and complete another questline, that one being Mekanism, because there is some stuff in this mod that is very interesting to me, like this Mekasuit. And the reason it's interesting to me is you need unobtainium armor to make it. So like, is it better than the unobtainium I'm wearing now? Because it looks like it does the same amount of armor and like defense and stuff, which is great because I'll have another new set of armor, and this one, it's got like power that it requires and stuff, and I think you can add like augments to it that give you special abilities and stuff, so I'm super excited to see what that does. I'm also excited for this too, because there's a little robot dude. I want to know what this does. He accompanies you on your travels. Wow. But without further ado, let's jump right on into Mekanism. Mekanism is a tech mod that will change the way you play Minecraft. The mod focuses on breaking down materials to their chemical makeup and getting the best out of every material you come across. This mod features hydrogen-powered jetpacks, a mini robotic friend, reactors, a digital miner to automate mining, and much, much more. Wow, I almost nailed that reading. I just messed up the word chemical. But what is this first quest? Osmium. This is Osmium right here. That was easy. Wait, what? Hold on. Osmium ingot, oh, there we go. Okay, that was weird. What is next? The heat generator. The heat generator has 2 modes to generate power. Passive. Surrounding the generator with lava sources or flowing blocks creates passive power by creating heat. Place 1 lava source block on top and let it flow over the sides. Make sure to connect with pipes first. Active. Placing combustible materials such as coal or wood into the generator will burn the fuel to create power. Okay, that's kind of cool that you can just generate it with lava, and I'm pretty sure that I can craft that already. Yeah, I have all the materials. I wonder how much it doesn't look like it actually makes that much power, and that kind of makes sense considering it's literally at the beginning of this entire questline. But what is this? A metallurgic infuser, right? Yeah, I already have one of these in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, metallurgic infuser, because I needed that earlier for like some of the storage stuff that I was doing. Ooh, what is this? Basic control circuit. I've already made one of those before, and you can use that to make an advanced control circuit. I'm pretty sure I have an infused alloy in here still. Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised that I have a lot of these like first quests kind of done already, mostly because a lot of these like infused alloy and stuff, it was used to make these tablets, which I needed for like any of these generators back here, as well as this advanced energy cube. And I'm pretty sure the advanced energy cube is also a thing in here. Yeah, the energy cubes are right here. There's a lot of stuff with like upgrades and power. And as you can see right here, wind generator, biogenerator, solar generator, which I have the advanced one right there already. So some of these quests are going to go pretty fast, but I'm still super interested in seeing what this mod has to offer. How do you make an advanced control circuit? That is really easy. Okay, there we go. And I'm assuming it's going to be relatively the same for the elite control circuit. Yeah, it's just these reinforced alloy. How do I make those? Enriched diamond, diamond dust in a metallurgic infuser. Well, it's a good thing that I put it away, because I'm gonna need it. I'll just stick it right here. And then we need redstone for power. And then I'm pretty sure I can just make the diamond dust with the mortar and pestle? No. A hammer. Okay. Wait, no, I already have diamond dust. Okay, I don't need that. Then that goes in here. Wait. Oh, that's what powers it. Ah, I see. When did I get this? I don't even know. So the diamond dust is the power source, and then I believe I put the infused alloy in there like that, and then it'll make it. Yes, okay, cool, this is perfect. Something tells me that I'm gonna need a lot of these reinforced alloys for this mod. And these advanced control units and whatever else. Okay, then using this control circuit, or the advanced one, I can make this elite control circuit, which can then be used to make the ultimate control circuit, but I need atomic alloy. How do I make reinforced obsidian dust? Refined obsidian dust. Ah, okay. Which you need obsidian dust, which you can make using crushing wheels. That can't be the only way. I guess it is? So I'll just go and throw some obsidian onto the crushing wheel over here. Luckily I have one. And then... Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. I got this though, I am a master at being fast, I guess. And grabbing the dust from here. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Oh! Okay. Gave me 8. That's fine. That's all I really need right now. And then I made a bunch more of this dust, so I'll just stick some diamond dust in here. And then reinforced alloy? No. Obsidian powder. Ah, okay. And then using this dust in here, I can put this there, and then it'll make us whatever that alloy was called, the atomic alloy. Then using these atomic alloy and the elite control circuit, we can make the ultimate control circuit, which I guarantee I'm going to need to use, and I already looked at it. You need those, you need one for each of these pieces of this Mekasuit. So we're going to need to make a lot of those, but not right now. We'll do that later. For now, let's move on to these little things. The Osmium compressor, really only good for 2 things. The machine creates 2 really strong ingots, refined glowstone and refined obsidian. It infuses an item with osmium to create a more powerful ingot. And the question is, how do you craft it? Of course you need 2 advanced control circuits, why wouldn't you? I think because of how much osmium I have a feeling I'm going to need, I'm going to stick these osmium seeds in the garden cloche, just so I kind of have a source of passive osmium while I'm doing this. It might not be too much, but I think it'll be enough, but we'll find out. Back to what I was doing though, I needed these advanced control circuits so that I could make the osmium compressor, which is made just like this. And then we can move on to making refined glowstone ingots. First I need to kind of set this down and see what it looks like. I'm assuming that you just kind of put glowstone and and osmium. Oh yeah, okay, that's exactly what I thought it was. What about the obsidian one though? Refined obsidian dust. Good thing I have one of those. First is the refined glowstone, and then the refined obsidian. And now we move on to the energized smelter. This machine smelts items. It can be upgraded into a smelting factory, increasing the total number of smelting slots up to a maximum of 9? 9 items at once? How do you make that? Looks like it's not too hard to make. And what does the inside of this look like? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, right now it's literally just a furnace that's powered by energy instead of coal. Okay, that's cool. And then you can upgrade it, which is cool. I don't really need it, but like I said, it's still really cool. Okay, next up, we've got the enrichment chamber. Wait, I didn't even read the thing. This machine works like a macerator or pulverizer and will break ores down into dusts. In all the Mod 7, it breaks 3 raw ores down into 4 dusts. This is the start of your ore factory. It can also be upgraded to use a factory machine, increasing the slots of use. Okay, so it looks like a lot of this is going to have to do with, like, duplicating ores into higher amounts than you originally put in. Which is always nice, because having more materials is always nice. So, the enrichment chamber is another super easy recipe, just like that. And then what is this? Enriched items. Using the enrichment chamber, you can enrich items to convert them into enriched variants. These enriched items give you 8 times the amount of I still don't know what that stands for, in a metallurgic infuser. If you plan on making a bunch of steel, enrich your charcoal first. Okay, so is it just like I put this down and then stick coal into it? Oh, it's working. Oh, enriched carbon. Let's go. And then what is this? Pressurized reaction chamber. Combine gases, solid items, and liquids to produce an item and byproduct. This machine is needed to create endgame materials and armor. Okay, I should probably make that then. Ooh, this is a big recipe. I need 2 of these. Oh, which was a quest, I guess. Then I need to make more steel, which I'm 99% sure is iron in a metallurgic infuser with carbon as the fuel source. Yeah, this should make steel. Wait, no. Enriched iron, I was not paying attention. That's not what I want. How do I make steel? Oh, then okay. So, I was kind of on the right path. The enriched iron goes back in, which makes steel. Okay, that's cool. Yep, and then we got steel dust, and I'm pretty sure if I just stick it in there, steel ingots. Perfect. I totally forgot what I was making, though. Pressurized reaction chamber. And there we go, the pressurized reaction chamber, which there's nothing coming off of that, so we can move on to the, what is this? Electrolytic separator. Time to break it down. The electrolytic separator, big fancy name, is used to separate chemicals from certain liquids and gases. You'll need a bunch of these if you plan on making an ore processing factory, which I don't think I am, but maybe, you never know. To start, make one of these and we'll break down the most basic fluid, water. Okay, how do you make this thing? What is that? What are the, oh, it's just dusts. Okay. Let's see if I have the stuff for this. And I do not have most of it. Okay, cool. Okay, and now that I've gone and actually gathered all the pieces, we can make this thing, which I think allows me to make the electrolytic separator. I think that's how you say it, but it doesn't really matter. What is next? Water source. The kitchen sink, this thing that I already have right here. And then next up after that, we have the gas burning generator. This generator can burn both hydrogen and ethylene to produce power. No idea how to get either of those. Note, burning hydrogen will not produce more power than it costs to run an electrolytic separator. Use for ethylene instead. How do you make this? Great, another one of these electro doodad cores. Oh, I have enough stuff to make it. Cool, but that ran out of a lot of materials right there. Hopefully I have enough stuff. No, I need 2 of these steel casings. I'll make 4, because why not? And then I just got the last infused alloy, so we can make this gas-burning generator. I honestly don't know how it works, and if I don't actually need it right now, I'm not going to touch it. What I do need to make is the purification chamber. This machine purifies our ores. It turns one raw ore into 2 clumps, which can be sent through a crusher to be turned into dirty dusts, then through an enrichment chamber to get clean dust, then through a smelter to be turned into an ingot. Oh my god, that is such a long process. But this will double your ingot output. This machine requires oxygen to run, which is created by pumping water into an electrolytic separator. Everything is coming together now. So we need to make another one of these enrichment chambers, and then using that we can make the purification chamber. Do I need that for the next step? Crusher. It crushes things. This machine crushes our ores into their dirty dust forms. But I'm dirty dust. Sorry, that's a really bad joke. This is useful to convert clumps into dirty dusts, which can go through an enrichment chamber to create the ore blah 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 blah. Okay, that was all explained in the last one. How do you make this, though? Oh, that's easy. You just need lava buckets. Let's just grab a bunch of lava from the nether real quick. And then we can use that to make our crusher. Okay, before I move on... Wow, okay, I'm kind of getting towards the end of this first part of this. Let's see what this is, though. Biofuel. The crusher can also break down natural substances into biofuel. Oh, okay. Does that mean if I put this here and then stick seagrass? No, seagrass doesn't work. Do I have any seeds? I do have seeds. I have lots of seeds. Do seeds work? No? Okay. Probably because this is the purification chamber and not the crusher. That's the crusher. So, will the seagrass work? Ooh, it does. I love the animations on the blocks. It's so cool. I love mods like this so much. Big tech mods are my favorite. And there we have some biofuel. I'll let this run for a bit. I don't know what this can be used for. Oh, the biogenerator. I'm assuming that's what the biofuel is used in. Okay, then with the biofuel, we can make substrates. When biofuel is combined with water and hydrogen in a pressurized reaction chamber, it creates substrates. It also produces ethylene as a byproduct. So that's how you make that. These are needed to create HDPE pellets, which is used for endgame crafts like the Mekasuit. Microplastics, let's go! So, wait, did it ever say how to make, the one gas? I think it was hydrogen? Yeah, water and hydrogen. How do I make hydrogen? Because the water makes oxygen if I put that in here, I believe. So I looked it up and I'm very stupid. I just need this electrolytic separator like this, stick water in it, and it makes hydrogen. And then I also I need this tank thing, chemical tank. I don't know. I made one, I know that. I know why I can't find it, because I used it. But if we take one of these, and then I'm pretty sure we just kind of stick it in here. Yeah, okay, now the hydrogen is in there. So we just need to get a bunch of water bottles, or water buckets, and then we can get ourselves a bunch of hydrogen gas. Oh, I'm really dumb. Of course water gives you hydrogen. It's H2O. Oxygen, hydrogen. I have failed every science teacher I've had. I am so sorry. Okay, and honestly, I totally forgot what I need the hydrogen for. Substrates, that's what it was. And you need substrates, so you need hydrogen, and is this just any fluid? Yeah, I saw water in there. Okay, so the how do I get the stuff into the pressurized reaction chamber? Do I actually need to pipe it out into there? That sucks. I guess the best way to I guess that was a quest that I needed to do. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess the best way to test this is if we take some fluid pipes and put it into there and then have it extract from there and then stick water in it. Yep. Dang, that sucks. Can you play? Oh, you can place these down. So I can just go like this. And then we need gas pipes, because I think that's a thing. Yeah, okay. And then go like that. And extract. And so now, in theory, the hydrogen should be going into... nope. Because that's oxygen. That is not the right one. Hydrogen should be the one being put in there. Now it should be going in... No? Why? Is this liquid hydrogen? How do I get that? In a separate... Oh! If we just stick a bucket in here... Nope. Never mind. Okay, I guess not. But, like, it doesn't say liquid hydrogen. So how do I get it in there? Oh. Okay. I guess that worked. Don't know why it wasn't working before. That's cool. But now if we stick the biofuel in here... Nope, of course. Why wouldn't it work? Oh, now it's working. I am so lost. That's okay, though. We made ourselves some substrate. And I think I need 3 to complete the quest. So that should do it. Let's go. Now we move on to HDPE pellets. Combining oxygen, ethylene, and substrate in a pressurized reaction chamber will create an HDPE pellet. What was it again? Liquid ethylene. I have ethylene somewhere. I don't know where it is. Right there. Okay. Okay. Things are making sense to me now. So I was confused why it wasn't working. You need 2 biofuel per, like, recipe thing. And I was only putting in 1 at a time. I am very much dumb right now. So I'm going to wait a bit, let a ton of wheat seeds turn into biofuel, and then we will go from there after I turn all of that into substrate so I can get all the ethylene that I need. Okay, so we've collected a bunch of ethylene in this chemical tank. You can see my nasty conglomeration of tanks and pipes and whatever. But what I need to do is I need to turn this ethylene into liquid ethylene. And in order to do that, we need this thing, the rotary condensator. Wait, the rotary condensentrator? I don't know, condensentrator? But the recipe doesn't look too bad. Luckily, we literally just made a basic fluid tank, so I think I'll be able to make this. I literally just put the fluid tank into the thing. Ah, here it is. There we go. So we got this, and this isn't a quest, which is super weird to me. If I put this there, it should get powered, and then if we take this canister with the ethylene, put it in there, this will turn it, it's turning it into liquid ethylene. Awesome. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, and it didn't use all of it. Awesome. Okay, what did I need this liquid ethylene for? The HDPE pellets in this thing. How do I empty the hydrogen? I think I just can do that. That was a really big waste. I really hope it's still in here. Yeah, the hydrogen's still in there. So let's extract that into here. Or I guess I can do it into here. Is this gonna work? No, I think you can only extract from here. How do I get this stuff back out? Okay, so I did some research and I discovered this item, the gauge dropper. Which if I put it in here and do, oh my god, thank the Lord. Let's make a couple more of these. That was a lot of hassle that I didn't need to go through, but we figured it out, and that is really good for future reference as well. So now what did we need? Oxygen, ethylene, and substrate in the pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, so with the oxygen and the liquid ethylene in there, if we put the substrate in, oh my god, finally, that took way too long to get this stupid little microplastic HDPE pellet. And then if we use 8 of these together, we get ourselves the HDPE sheet, which is exactly what I needed to complete these 5 quests. What is this even used in? It's used in all the Mekasuit pieces, I see. And in the upgrades for the Mekasuit pieces, I think that's what those are. But what that means is we can finally move on to our setup so far. So far, to double our ingot output, your use should look something like this. Raw ore goes into purification chamber, which gets fed oxygen from the electrolysis simulator. It then outputs the products into the crusher, which converts the ores into dirty dust. The dirty dust is fed with into the enrichment chamber, which converts to the dirty dust into the appropriate ore dust. And then the enrichment chamber then feeds into your preferred smelter of choice. You follow? Yeah, sure. What is this? Chemical injection chamber. Turns 3 raw ore into 8 ore shards. This machine is the next step to your ore processing factory. Add this to the left of your purification chamber to build onto your current ore factory. This machine requires hydrogen chloride to operate. To find out how to create hydrogen chloride, follow the quests above. These ones. Okay. Before I do that, though, I would really like to make this more organized, because just having all these out here is kind of ugly, to be honest. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get some power cables, get rid of this, and then build them out like this so that we can put everything down just in a nice row. And would you look at that? This is so much nicer looking than it was before. Now we can actually move on to the chemical injection chamber and making oh my god, that's so many materials. Hydrogen chloride. And after making everything else necessary, we can make this chemical injection chamber and figure out how it works. Or, I know how it works. You put an ore or dust or something like that in here and it gives you shards, but I don't think I'm going to need that yet. Okay, what is now? Oh my god. Thermal evaporation plant. To get hydrogen chloride for our machines, you'll need to first create brine. To do this, we'll need a thermal evaporation plant. This is a multi-block structure. Yeah, no kidding. To start, create a 4x3x4 structure that is hollow in the middle except for the base. You can replace any of the sides with a controller or valve. You'll need at least one controller and at least 2 valves. Pump in water and you'll start collecting brine, which can be pumped into an whatever, I'm never gonna say that right, separator to extract chlorine from the gas. Okay, how do you make oh, that's an easy recipe. Okay. What's it called again, though? Thermal evaporation stuff. So how many of these did I need? Like 32 or 34, I guess? No. Oh, there we go. I guess it was 37. Then we need this thermal evaporation controller and the thermal evaporation valve. Question is, where do I want to build this thing? I think I might do a little bit of demolition and build it right here where this house currently is. And also, kind of taking apart this village, because I genuinely don't think there's any more villagers in it. It opens up so much more room in this direction, because honestly, when I first started building here, I did not think I would actually be able to take up the entire area like I have with everything that I've done. Let me get a quick reminder on how this thing looks. Yeah, that's a pretty easy thing to build. So let's just put it right here. And I think that's... oh, yep, okay, it worked. Cool. What is this? 300k something. What's the next part of this little quest line? Heating up our brine production. The thermal evaporation plant multi-block produces brine based on the internal temperature. There are several methods to increase the temperature of the plant, including building them in a desert. The fuel wood heater burns buckets of lava, which can be piped in using a pipe that transfers heat. The resistive heater uses energy to produce heat and can be set to use whatever energy you wish to use. Okay, so now that I have the multi-block structure built, my question is, if I put water in it, does that turn it into, like, the brine or whatever it was talking about? Or does it... oh, no. This thing needs to be powered, doesn't it? No, I guess not. So how does it work again? Pump in water and you'll start collecting brine, which can be pumped into the other chamber. So do I just need, like, a lot of water? I am genuinely confused. So I looked it up and I guess it's not hot enough. So what I can actually do is, this is another quest in here, so it'll be good to get done. I can make advanced solar generators and that can make this heat up more. And then using these 4 new advanced solar generators combined with these blocks right here to build up a bit, just make this thing a little bit taller, we can heat this thing up a bit and start producing brine. Let's go. And then once I'm done using this mod, once I'm done making all the brine and stuff, I can just take these 4 advanced solar generators, pop them over here, and have a ton more energy output, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's a lot of energy. If I'm being completely honest, though, I completely forgot what the brine is used for, so let's just move on to the chemical infuser for now. I'm going to laugh really hard if I didn't end up actually needing to build up this whole thing, because the only stuff that I'm really, like, focused on is getting the Mekasuit and completing all the quests, and I don't think that all the quests are going to use this, like, or duplication stuff. It's still really cool, don't get me wrong. I'll just not be using this whole main quest line. Mostly going to be using these 9 and these 5. So let's make a couple more of these basic chemical tanks so we can get ourselves the chemical infuser, which allows us to move on to the hard part. Tier 3 ore factory. So now you should have 5 machines ready to go to process your ores. Are you ready to make it even more complicated? Your factory should be chemical injection chamber, purifying chamber, crusher, enrichment chamber, furnace/smelter. Easy so far, right? Well, buckle up. It's about to get wild. I'm pretty sure that when it's like talking about, oh, it's this and this and this and this, is because in here you can like affect the inputs and outputs and stuff, and I don't really think, or when you put them next to each other, you can make it so that the output of this goes straight into here and then to here, to here, to here, etc. So I'm pretty sure that's what it's talking about, but I'm not really concerned with that. What quest did I finish over here? Ah, that one. Okay. What is this? The start of a tier 4 ore factory. You will need to add 3 more, oh my god, 3 more machines to our current setup. The first part of the process is the chemical dissolution chamber. This machine requires sulfuric acid to break down raw ores into an ore slurry. To get sulfuric acid, we'll need a new setup, which is explained further in the above quests. Okay, how do I make this thing? Of course it needs these crazy control circuits. So much. The thing with playing in a mod pack like All the Mod 7 is it's got so many different options for actually like making stuff that when you get to a certain point with some of the mods, it's kind of unnecessary to use these like crazy contraptions. Like it's talking about ore duplication and all that stuff. I set up these bees in like episode 8 or 9 or something like that, and I'm going to be set for the rest of the series. No one needs, where is it? No one needs 575 gold blocks, or 1.9k blocks of iron, or 1.4k allthemodium ingots. Don't need that much stuff, but the bees help me produce it. And now that I've gathered up the rest of the refined obsidian I need, I can make the chemical dissolution chamber. Okay, and then up here we have the... Oh, I made that thing! That is this one, I believe, the Condensentrator. I don't know what it was called, and I'm not gonna look. And then what is this? Chemical oxidizer. Okay, let's start with making sulfur dioxide. Start by placing gunpowder in a separate chemical injection chamber with hydrogen chloride to create sulfur dust. Or you can just pulverize sulfur from thermal series into sulfur dust from that mod. It's up to you. Feeding the sulfur dust into this machine, the chemical oxidizer, will create sulfur dioxide. We will need to create sulfur trioxide. Send the sulfur dioxide into a chemical infuser to combine it with oxygen to create sulfur trioxide. Send the trioxide to another chemical infuser to combine it with water vapor to create sulfuric acid. Oh my god, it's like chemistry class. But also, I don't think I'm actually going to need to do that, because I'm not actually making this whole, like, big ore factory. I just need the chemical oxidizer and sulfur dust. So there's the chemical oxidizer. And then hopefully I can just find some sulfur in the mining dimension. I honestly don't know where to look for it. There's lots of uranium. Oh, sulfur. Okay, cool. And then we can use that to make the sulfur dust. Or at least I think that... Wait. I guess I have to use the chemical injection chamber with salt. And how do I get salt? Salt blocks in the enrichment chamber. And salt blocks spawn naturally, I believe. Just gotta found them. Okay, that was easy. Oh my god, that gave me so much salt. Maybe I'll get a little bit more just in case. And then we can head back. So if we go to the enrichment chamber... Wait. Chemical injection chamber. I have that somewhere. Here we go. Salt and gunpowder? Oh, wow, it takes a lot of salt. Well, we got the sulfur dust. So now we can move on to the chemical washer. This machine needs water to operate and uses the water to clean ore slurry into clean ore slurry. It will be part 2 of your tier 4 ore processing factory. The factory that I will never be building, unfortunately. Maybe in another series I'll have something super technological based and I'll do it there, but for now, we're just making the blocks. Okay, and there we go with the chemical washer. And now the very last thing that we need is this chemical crystallizer. This machine will be number 3 in your tier 4 ore processing factory. It takes the clean ore slurry from the chemical washer and turns it into crystals, which the chemical injection chamber can process after. And how do we make this? Okay, it's exactly the same as everything else, just with these fluorite, which I think I have. Yes, I have a little bit of fluorite, but that's all I really need, so that doesn't matter. Luckily, I already have most of the materials to actually make this thing, and with that being made, actually, we have, oh my god, what is this? Tier 4 ore processing factory. If you're like me, you probably got lost 55 times during these last few steps. Yes, I got lost a lot. This is a complicated system. A basic layout of your factory should be raw ore goes into the chemical dissolution chamber, which pumps a gas to chemical washer, pumps A gas into chemical crystallizer, outputs crystals into the injection chamber, outputs shards to purification chamber, outputs clumps into crusher, outputs dirty dust into enrichment chamber, outputs clean dust into smelter. Okay, there's kind of a very useful outline right here, which I don't know, because I don't have like an unlimited source of oxygen and hydrogen chloride, and I do have an unlimited source of water. But even still, this is a whole big thing that I don't really need to set up. So with that, we will complete the main quest line. So I know I said I wanted to do the Mekasuit this episode, but as I went to look in, we need, these polonium pellets. And for polonium pellets, you need polonium, which requires nuclear waste, which is something that we just don't have. And you get nuclear waste using the solar neuron activator, which I don't even know. Or the solar neuron activator turns it into the polonium. So instead of doing the Mekasuit this episode, I'll just finish up everything that's down here, or I'll finish up these 9. I'll do these in between episodes, because these are literally just like, oh, fluid pipe, upgrade to the fluid pipe, upgrade to that, upgrade to that. So I'll do those not in a video, because that would just be boring to watch. We'll do these, we'll make our little robot and jetpack and portals and stuff. We'll do these 9, then we'll end the episode, and next episode will be completely focused on getting the Mekasuit. What that does mean is that this episode is definitely going to be significantly longer than next episode, but who cares? It's cool, it's all the mod 7, I'm having a lot of fun with this. So let's see, what should I do first? How do I make these? Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure I have everything I need for that. Custom portals. To create a custom portal, place down a single teleporter block. Connect power to the block. Create a portal frame with the teleporter block being at the base of the portal. The final product will be 4x3 portal structure with 2 blocks in the middle, creating the portal. Okay, I can make these teleporter frames right now, because that gives me 9, just like that, which is perfect. And then how do I make this teleporter? Okay, that's kind of a lot of stuff. I need more atomic alloy. Thank goodness for the enrichment chamber and giving us these enriched versions of the gems. It just makes it so much better, because it wastes way less material. Okay, and now with the teleporter block and also the teleporter frame, I kind of want to see how this works. So let's build it right here, like that, and then, hold on, let's move this somewhere else. This isn't working here. Just for now, let's build it back here. So now it's getting power. Now we got that, and then what do we do? I don't need this teleporter. I just thought it would be cool, so if it doesn't work, it's not a big deal, and we can move on to something that I'm actually a little bit more interested in, which is, where is it? This. The configurator. This item is used to configure many of the items in Mekanism, from changing pipes to pull or push or rotating machines. Oh, it's actually very easy to make. In fact, I already have everything I need. Does it need power? It looks like it needs power, so I can put that in here. And then how do I change the mode? Okay, I messed around with it, and it kind of just looks like for some of these blocks. So if you go into it and click the configurable stuff, it lets you change it. But it looks like that this wand lets you do it externally, which is pretty cool, honestly. I don't need that right now, because this is just going to be the setup that I have. But that's always cool to have. Okay, quantum what the heck? Quantum Entangleporter. This item is how you make wireless transfers possible. You can set specific channels named by you to transfer whatever you want from it. Oh my god. What is with these insane crafting recipes? I honestly think that this block is like meant for the custom portals, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's move on to the next thing, which is the atomic disassembler. What? I think I have everything for that, but still, that's... Why does it need vibranium? It says Mechanism's all-in-one tool. Let's give it a little bit of power. And then, how do I change modes? Oh, there we go. Normal, slow, fast, off. Okay. So, what does this do? Okay, so I looked it up, and it's honestly pretty cool. It acts as a replacement for a pickaxe, shovel, and axe, and the different modes, when you put it up to high or fast, it acts as a diamond tool for all the variants with efficiency 5. Problem is, it needs power to act like that, but... It's cool. I'll never use it, honestly, because of the unobtainium stuff, but it's still pretty cool. Let's move on to the Jetpack. Oh my god, it's so easy to make. Okay, and there we go, the Jetpack. And then, I'm pretty sure it's powered by hydrogen, but I don't know how to put the hydrogen on it. I do know that for the Mekasuit, once I get that, there is an upgrade to put the jetpack on it, which I might do. But, ooh, what's the gravitation modulating kit? That is not important right now. Ignoring that, putting the jetpack away before I get even more distracted, and we can now move on to making the charge pad, which I'm also pretty sure is, super easy to make. Yeah, we just need polished black stone pressure plates and an energy tablet, and then we can make it. And I'm pretty sure this is for the Robit. The little dude right here. So let's see how to make that. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be a very big recipe. And surprisingly, I already almost have everything to make it. Just gotta make this personal chest, and then we can make this dude. I'm pretty sure that the way this works is you put this down, and then you can put the Robit on here. Oh my god, I love him so much. Hi, I'm Robit. Following false. What should we name him? Leave names in the comments for the Robit, because I really don't know what to put. Okay, then what are these? Toggle follow mode. I love this so much. We got a little pet Robit. Whoa. That is so cool. I love this so much. What's drop pickup mode? If I drop those... Did the Robit pick him up? Oh my god, it did! That's so cool. And then the Robit also has its own furnace, its own anvil, its own crafting table. Oh my god, you're awesome. I love you. But let's get him back on his little charging table. I don't know how to do that. Teleport back home. Follow mode off. And then he's just sitting there charging and chilling. I think at some point, actually I'll do it right now. Come here, Robit. I want to pick you up. How do I pick it up? Do I shift click? I could just make him follow me over here, actually. Then make him stay. And then we can move his little charging pad somewhere else. Let's put it right here, and then we can move the trash can, over here or something. Oh, no. That's gonna throw away items. We'll just put the trash can right here for now. Then we can go get our Whoa! He turned back into an inventory thing. We can put him back on his home. Follow mode is currently off. And now, Robit is just chillin'. So what is the very last quest that I have to do? The digital miner. This machine can mine for you. It is completely configurable and can even replace mined blocks with cobblestone, stone, or whatever block you provide it. Oh, that's cool. No, it needs a Robit for the crafting recipe. I think I can make another one. The recipe is really not that hard for the Robit. And there we go, another Robit. And then what was the rest of the recipe? The last things that we need are another teleportation core, and then 2 of these logistics sorters, which are insanely easy to make because we just need pistons, and then we can put them all together into this digital miner. How big is this thing? Because it looks kind of huge. Oh, it is huge. Okay. Whoa. Configurations. You can configure the radius. You can add filters for items. That is so cool. Looks like a big bug too. Like these look like the eyes and they got the legs. It's got a funny mouth and also a funny tail. Yeah, sure. But I'm not going to use it because I have all the materials that I could ever need, unless I really need to do like a big mining project, which I don't think I'm going to need ever. Because the rest of these quests, it's literally like refined storage, which is all storage stuff, and applied energistics, which is also storage, and then industrial for, oh my god, that is a big quest line. And thermal series, and that's all like 1 block stuff. But with Mekanism, we finished the main quest line. We finished these 9 little doodads and gizmos and gadgets. I'll do this in between episodes so that we don't have to worry about it next time when we're focusing on the mech suit. I know this episode was just a lot of like crafting and making materials and stuff, but even like the little things like that in mod packs, I really enjoy because it's so creative compared to the vanilla game where you just go out and mine. For this, you have to make all of these like special blocks over here. This one does something and that one does another thing, and they're all just so cool and they lead to little dudes like Robit here. But with that being said, I do think I'm going to end the episode here. We got a lot done on the Mekanism quest line, and next episode we will 100% finish it. It's not going to be like Mystical Agriculture, where I say that for 3 months and never finish it. I'm serious with this one. So thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, as it really does help out. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!